So let's talk about another streamer. That by the one that goes by the name ExtraEmily. She's recently joined OTK, I think last year if I remember correctly. And OTK is a streaming group that's and the it's a OTK stands for One True King, the streaming group. I'm pretty sure they're based in Texas, and yeah, yeah. Um, they've been through a lot recently, but now one of their members, ExtraEmily, is she's also been through her own thing recently. I'm pretty sure she got like a 1 day ban for like she was streaming herself driving, and she showed that she was running red lights. I don't know why you would do that. I don't know why you would, show that, but hey, it's whatever. Uh let's see, what else happened? I think she was also, well, she was with another OTK member named Emiru, and I think she was with her. Was she with her when the one dude like was asking Emmy from her for her number or something like that, and like stalking? I don't know, but she's been through some ish. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that all being said, let me just show you what we're getting into, because apparently, ExtraEmily is ExtraEmily, the most entitled streamer on Twitch, exposed. And it's like, okay, hold on. I mean, the being entitlement thing, it might explain why she thought it was a good idea to film herself going through red lights, driving through red lights. Maybe. Anyway, but let's get into this video. It's by the YouTube channel Kavos. So as always, link to the video, link to the channel will both be in the description below. So be sure to check them out. And yeah, let's get into it.
This female IRL streamer has to be one of the most entitled, arrogant assholes I've ever seen on Twitch. Her name is ExtraEmily, and I've had the displeasure of learning everything about her by force through my Twitter algorithm. So then I'd done some digging, and I realized she is the most entitled little brat I've ever come across. She's willing to put other people in danger for her own convenience. She isn't grateful for the people in her life who supported her, who helped her.
Oh yeah, I think this one is about her parents asked her if they were gonna pay her, if she was gonna, now that she's doing this and she's making money from it, making from streaming, if she was going to pay her parents back for sending her to college, because she's not even using that degree or anything like that, or she like dropped out or whatever. But so they're asking if I think they asked her if she was going to pay them back. I think that's what the mom asked her. I don't know if it was a joke or anything like that, but like apparently she said no. And look, it says, yeah, the way almost broke, like
she isn't.
Yes, that's right. That's necessary.
Grateful for the people in her life.
Yeah, that's necessary.
Who supported her, who helped her. All she cares about is content, streaming, and me. We're going to show that in this video. But the first thing we're talking about is recent events. ExtraEmily, I'm just going to call her Emily because it's the stupidest fucking name. She ran through a red light on stream. She runs through an intersection, no less, putting everyone else in danger because this dumb fuck refuses to wait for a red light.
I better see all the pink. Yes. Want this? Oh.
Yeah, there are cars on the other side. There are cars on the.
Okay, keep going. Okay, I'm stopping. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, she ran through an intersection, and cars were on either side of the intersection. This is the intersection, cars over here. I can't really see if there's cars over here, but I wouldn't be surprised if there were. But yeah, that's kind of, that's pretty dangerous. Kind of messed up. The good thing these guys just sat there and watched her because they were like, oh, look at this bitch. Look at this shit. She gonna run it.
Okay, keep going. Okay, I'm stopping. Okay, we're good. No problem.
She doesn't like waiting for red lights, Emily. Not extra Emily. She's too extra for red lights. No. It's too much of an inconvenience. She has streams to do. She has dances to do. She does this quite often. How do I know that she does this often? Well, the moron admitted it right after she runs the red light.
That happens all the time. In Austin, you know, like the stoplights here are really long. So,
bruh, you know, you've heard of rappers, you know, always telling on themselves in their songs and stuff like that. I mean, at least they can say that was just music, it's art. They, you know, it doesn't mean anything. But she just told on herself, and she can't really be like, oh well, it was music, it was art, it doesn't really mean anything. She just like said that shit while she was streaming. Like, bruh.
usually I just go past.
Typical behavior from these entitled streamers. The whole world revolves around their streams. You know, their streams are the universe and everyone else in it is an NPC or a side character. It is the worst fucking mentality. You know, here she's literally saying, guys, it's so inconvenient for me to wait at this red light. I got better things to do. So usually I just go through them. I just run through the red lights and, you know, who cares what happens to anyone else because I'm getting places quicker. These types of streamers think they can get away with fucking anything. They think they're untouchable. And you know why? Because Twitch fucking lets them.
True.
Emily got banned, well, suspended because it's temporary, for this act of dangerous driving. Rightfully so. You'd expect some sort of meaningful suspension for something like this. Twitch being Twitch, she only got banned for a day. I guess if you don't...
Yeah, I called it. Yo, like with... They could say it's a punishment, but like without any serious punishments, like it's... I don't want to say Twitch kind of low-key promotes these actions, but other people see this and be like, oh, this person only got banned for 1 day for doing it, so I guess it's okay if I do it too. Like, as long as the cops don't catch me or anything like that, there's not gonna be any serious repercussions. But of course, Twitch does often show favoritism towards their streamers, and so like one famous streamer could do something, and then a less famous streamer could do the same thing, and that less famous streamer is then getting a harsher punishment for doing it. But yeah, that's it's kind of messed up because they're gonna keep doing it, and it's almost it feels like it's a promotion of these actions not being bannable at like and not having serious repercussions. But yeah, whatever.
Dance with the CEO of Twitch, you get preferential treatment. Shouldn't even be surprised. I mean, Twitch has showcased this so many times in their history. So much so that after Twitch banned Emily for her 1 day ban, they started promoting her while she was still banned for reckless driving.
Bro,
and
what the
only
fuck?
took it down after her getting backlash for doing this. And Emily, she did not give a single fuck that she was banned. You know why? Because she knows Twitch are going to let her off scot-free. They're not going to do anything meaningful to Emily. No, not her. And before we look at Emily's response to her ban, don't forget, she got banned before for reckless driving again.
Okay, what do I do if they're still calling? No, my Duolingo streak ends! In 3 hours, I have to fix it.
Bro, she is not paying attention. She's like looking at chat, looking at her phone, not paying attention to her at all. And
what is actually wrong with her? Someone needs to remove her license because sooner or later, she's actually going to get someone hurt or worse, killed. And I bet you when it happens, she'll come on stream crying. Oh, guys, I got in a car crash. Oh, it wasn't my fault, I promise. Oh, my God. That is insane to me that her 2 bans have both been for reckless driving. She needs a reality check. She is lost in the clouds. And now back to my other point is that she doesn't care. She does not care. After the latest Twitch ban, this was the entitled twat's reaction. Hello everyone. It has come to my attention that I have been banned. It is due to the distracted driving, which is understandable. It is unfortunate timing, as I was looking forward to the doggos, but we'll just have to go next year. I will keep trying my best to have fun content and improve from this mishap. I shall be back either tomorrow or Tuesday. Not sure what I'm streaming yet. Thank you for your support and have a great day. Unless you're driving a car, because I might fucking kill you. Absolutely no
Might want to be careful if you're driving in Texas. And I think she said Austin. So you might want to be careful if you're driving in Austin, Texas.
remorse or accountability whatsoever in that weird message. She's more concerned about the content and the inconvenience this ban is for her, and not seeing the little doggos. And to call this a mishap. Didn't you brag about how much you do this after the mishap?
That happens all the time. In Austin, you know, like the stoplights here are really long.
Hi,
So
Emily.
usually I just
Bro, she isn't worried about doing that at all. Like, so she really does this all the time. She doesn't seem like, oh shit, I can't believe I did that. And especially since I'm streaming, can't believe I did that, especially since I'm streaming. She doesn't look like concerned at all. Like, she just constantly be speeding past red lights then, or just running red lights. I wonder if she has gotten into an accident before and she just hasn't said anything. Bruh, that's kind of dangerous because I got into an accident recently. It wasn't my fault. I was driving in the left lane. The other guy was driving in the right lane. And from the right lane, we're getting ready to pass an intersection. But it's like one of those intersections where, like, if you're in the left lane, you could take a U-turn and go back the other way. If you're in the left lane, this guy from the right lane tried to take a U-turn and cut right in front of me. And boom, I just ran into him because of that shit. Thankfully, nothing major happened to me. Nothing major happened to him. But who knows what could happen next time for anyone if it happens again. Shit, I ain't getting into no accident again, bro. Nah, son. But imagine if she has people in her car with her and she does some shit like that, but this time gets into an accident. What if somebody doesn't have their seatbelt out and seatbelt on or something, some shit, and they just, get really thrown out the window or somehow messed up entirely? Like, she could injure her fellow streamers just by driving this way constantly. It's like she constantly reckless drives. We saw her in that last clip, bro. Man, that's dangerous, bro. That's shit waiting to happen. And of course, Twitch is not really showing her any type of actual punishment because they're only banning her for one day and then even promoting her while she's banned and then just releasing her the next day. So, like, that's a recipe for disaster, bro.
go past.
Didn't you get banned before for distracted driving? I have no doubt in my mind when the cameras are off, you do way worse than this shit. All about me. She thinks she's untouchable and seemingly has Twitch wrapped around her little finger. So she does her comeback stream after a day. And instead,
bro, I wouldn't be surprised if ExtraEmily does get into a car accident the same way Jack Doherty did. It's raining, she's on her phone and speeds up. Or runs a red light.
Instead of, seriously addressing this issue that she has of dangerous driving on Twitch, definitely in real life, and I can guarantee she does it more off camera. We also know it for a fact because she admitted it. This brat decides to do a whole stream dedicated to her having driving school lessons.
We're gonna go to driving school today. Yes, we will. And I will pass with flying colors.
Yeah, right.
Totally. I think it's just hire a very real instructor. Okay, it's not actually. You'll see. I did ask someone to be my instructor today, who will make sure that I am following all the rules properly.
It's one of the other OTK members or some shit. So she didn't actually go to a real driving school to get actually, critiqued by a licensed professional. So it's just kind of bullshit. Whatever.
Yep. Yeah, well, there is stuff that I do want to say. I do want to say, Okay. I do want to say that I apologize for being, reckless with my driving and running the red light. And it was a very bad mistake on my part. But what can you...
Bro, she looked like she's smiling through this, so she's not really even sorry for it. She's just saying it because she knows she has to say it, or she was told to say it probably.
Maybe not drive like a complete fucking asshole.
I just have to live and learn from it and improve. So that's what I'll be doing. I will just be a lot more careful.
Well, you haven't lived or learned from it because it's all about me, me, me. The world revolves around your dumbass, apparently. Like I said, banned before for reckless driving, banned again for reckless driving. Admitted you've done it regularly, and now you're trying to make some shitty, oh guys, look at me, I'm doing a silly driving school lesson because of my dangerous shitty driving.
We're gonna go to driving school today.
I'm gonna kill someone one day, ooh, 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 ooh. It's also insulting because you don't need driving school lessons. Realize you're being a complete dumb, unaware, law-breaking prick on the road. That is a choice you make because guess what? You're selfish as fuck. Again, there's no real serious tone. It's all about, oh guys, let's have a W stream, banger content coming up. We're doing driving lessons. How funny is that, guys? She then proceeds to have this lesson. It's not even funny. It's dumb.
That was a weird question.
Yeah.
When a traffic signal shows a steady
Okay, I don't know who this is. So I don't know if they're an OTK member or something.
yellow light, okay, when a traffic signal shows a steady yellow light, the driver should speed up through the intersection to miss the eventual red this is very topical. Speed up through the intersection to miss the eventual red light, stop if possible, make a right turn, or both A and B are correct. So when a traffic signal shows a steady yellow light, the driver should make a right turn, stop if possible, speed up through the intersection to miss the eventual red light.
Oh, stop if possible.
That's the only one that seems to make sense. There's no way it's A.
They both don't even actually know. That's the only one. That's the only one that seems to make sense. I think you're right. And I'm supposed to be the instructor.
Yeah, why
there's no
would
way you're
you take a
supposed
right
to speed
turn?
up. Correct. When approaching an intersection with a steady yellow light, drivers should use caution by slowing down and preparing to stop since the light will soon turn red.
Got it!
Oh, you must be so proud of yourself, you idiot. I just don't understand her thought process. Let's do a jokey stream making light of dangerous driving, which kills so many people every year and that I actively participate in. Let's do that. That's going to be great. No one's having a problem with that. Here's one of the most entitled little shits I've ever had a displeasure of researching. This next clip I'm going to show you really proves that. It really shows the character this ExtraEmily girl has. So her parents, before she became a streamer, spent over $170,000 for Emily to get her degree because she wanted to go to the best uni and get the best degree. The parents supporting their child at
$170,000 for a degree that she's not even using. I mean, shout out to you for making your money a different way and not having to use the degree, but like, your parents forked over that money. $170K that they worked for.
Absolutely love to see that. Great parents trying to do the right thing. She obviously became a streamer and the degree went to waste. The $170,000 really contributed to her having a degree she's never going to use now because her career path is all online. When the subject of will she pay her parents back the money, the shitload of cash that they splashed out to help with your future, now that you can afford all these great things and a great lifestyle, are you going to pay your parents back? She absolutely was refusing to pay them back, even though she could.
Mom, do you think it's a waste that I went to college?
That is a really good question. I spent a lot of money on that. And then you become a streamer.
Yeah, but I'm also helping.
That's a really good question. I don't know how to answer it.
But I'm paying you back for college?
Yes, that's right. That's unnecessary.
That's necessary?
Yeah, we're almost broke because you went to the college, go to the expensive one. Yeah.
170K.
Okay, so what's the...
Do you think that would be your best gift towards your dad or your parents to pay back your tuition?
I'm never gonna pay it back though.
Wait, actually?
No, I don't want to.
But you could.
Yeah, but I'm not going
Wait, do you have
to.
student loans?
Yeah, student loans to my parents.
And you're making them pay it off?
No, like my parents paid, and then they're like, pay us back for college, and I just like don't want to.
Look, everybody in the car is like, wait, what the fuck? But they're trying not to say that because they're supposed to be, you know, this guy right here, I think his name, NMP LOL or something, NMP, whatever. He's also an OTK member. I'm not sure about the guy on the passenger seat.
Don't you think that would make them like really happy and proud?
No.
See, they're trying to hint at it. They're like, hey, you should probably pay your parents back. I mean, technically, kind of the right thing to do. To show appreciation to your parents for sending you to a college, the expensive college that you wanted to go to, and yet you don't want to pay them back, and you're not going to use the degree anyway. So it was a waste of time and money just simply so you can go to college and have a college life. And like, who knows if she like how hard she studied or how, you know, whatever she while she was there. But obviously while she was there, she still enjoyed the college lifestyle, like making friends, probably going to parties or something like that, getting no, staying in dorms, all that shit. Anyway, your parents paid 170K so you could go have that experience, and you still got your degree. But not only are you going to not use your degree, you don't even want to pay them back for something that they gave to you since you wanted to go to that expensive one. Like, it doesn't compute for me because like I'm grateful for everything my parents have done for me. I didn't realize that other people out there are just going to, they lack the ability to feel gratitude. I didn't realize it was possible. I mean, silly me, right? I mean, I should realize that it's very possible to lack gratitude. But still, like, okay.
They're fine.
Are you doing it kind of like almost out of spite because you're like, I don't want to because like I can, but I know that you guys don't need it?
Yes.
That's why you don't.
Yes, they don't need it. And I'm like,
you don't need it.
I'm just a bad daughter.
You are.
It's fine. The only reason they want me to pay it back is because I'm a streamer.
Well, you have the money to do so.
Because I didn't use my degree.
But you have the money to do so.
Okay,
How much is it?
170K.
You should pay it back.
I don't want to. I mean, I did pay them 10K, and then I was like, I'm over this. I don't want to pay anymore.
No, you know what it is? It's exhaustion.
Yeah, I think I'm just exhausted.
It's exhausting. Listen, if it makes you feel any better, at least your parents still talk to you.
Yeah, my parents are cool.
I only got one left.
Her parents are way too nice.
My parents are like overall really happy and think I'm a good daughter.
You are a great daughter.
I don't know.
No, Arthur, what have you done?
They were very happy that I bought Cancun for them.
Everything makes sense after watching them clips. Holy shit. If my daughter was like that, I would be distraught. Her attitude is what I said earlier.
If my daughter was like that, I would feel like I failed as a parent.
All about her. She is the center of her world. Everything else just happens to her. Her parents just happen to give it 170,000. There's no, agreement there that they're actually helping you. And if you could, you might have to pay them back. No. It's her money. It's mine. These good things are happening to her because she deserves it. Or so she thinks. She absolutely fucking doesn't. It is spoiled brat all over, saying things like, oh, they were so happy that I paid for Cancun, which I'm assuming is a holiday. Oh, yeah, taking care of a holiday for your parents. Yeah, that's definitely the same as spending $170,000. And get this, she only ended up paying back her parents because the internet told her so. She got so much backlash for this. Frankly, I would have stuck to my ways had this situation not happened because I support my parents for other means. But the feedback made me realize it's really not that hard to simply follow through on my word and pay them back. Oh!
Also, real quick, because I remember this, I remember a little bit of this. So during the backlash thing, she had other female streamers come to her defense, saying that, yeah, she shouldn't have to pay her parents back. And it's like their arguments were just like, because she shouldn't have to pay them back because I wouldn't either, or something like that. Like their arguments were just so dumb it wasn't even worth remembering. But it was just like, I'm surprised. Of course, you know, all the female streamers, you know, the ones that always, you know, because females have to feel like they have to always help each other. Even if they're in the wrong, they have to stand up for each other instead of making sure they take accountability, because accountability is a female's kryptonite. But anyway, I'm just surprised that people came to her defense saying that she should not pay them back. I don't know, man. Like I said, I guess some people just lack the ability to feel gratitude and want to, you know, give back to those who have, that they're grateful for being in their lives and have done things for them. But anyway,
well done. Oh my god, good job.
Got it.
It only took the whole internet shitting on you for you to do the right thing by your own parents. You have to be so self-centered if you're in a really privileged position like Emily, making loads of cash off streaming, and you don't once think, yeah, you know what, my parents really sorted me out when I needed it, I should probably start paying them back. Like right now if you agree. Let's try get 4,000 likes. Subscribe if you're new. Now fuck off and get out.
I like that outro. I wish I had thought of it first. But yeah. Man, bruh, I don't know, man. That's kind of rough. Like, that's just maybe me and my personal experience. I know everybody else's personal experiences are different, especially when it goes on with what goes on in the family. So, from your perspective, if you went to a very expensive college and your parents paid $170K to get you in, and you know, also ended up not using the degree and became a streamer and became successful as a streamer, would you pay your parents back? Let me know in the comments below. But anyway, that's all for this video. As always, links to the Kavos channel and link to the video that we just watched will both be in the description below. So be sure to check them out. And while you're over there, don't forget to do those 3 things that I like to ask you to do. And like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell for more videos. Yeah. And you know what it is after that. In case I don't see you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Peace. Much love to you.